Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how to install Docker, WSL and set up the account for Memo user. So let's get started. First of all, you go to your the Memo website, okay, as you can see over here, and then you go to the Testnet. Okay, you just press over here and then boom, Memo for Windows. Click over here. Okay, when you click over here, you'll see this page, Windows install Docker. So if you don't have Docker, you will have to install Docker first of all. Okay, and you'll see the steps over here. So let's follow step by step. So I open this page, the Docker page, and then we'll follow the memo procedure. Okay, which is over here. It says that I have to go to developers and then dockers. Okay, and then the next step is click here, download and install. So here, okay, download and install. And let's go for the next step is Docker desktop for Windows, right? So we go to Docker desktop for Windows, click over here, and then boom, you'll see over here. But then let's just recheck. Okay, it's already here. So it's very easy, right? You can follow the steps, very easy. I already have, since I already have the Docker, I've already downloaded one, so it is telling me that it's duplicate download link, right? So I don't need that. So anyways, now the next step, we go to the next step, is install Docker, right? So let me just close this. And let's go to my Docker and then install. Okay, let's go to Memo and then boom over here. Okay, now after you it appears, you just have to wait, and it's also according to your laptop speed or your computer speed. Okay, I already installed Docker. You will see it over here. Okay, now when I open the Docker, you will see that it's not active yet. The engine is not active yet. Okay, so you will see over here. Okay, now over here you will have to accept and then wait for another pop-up or another page. Okay, now you will see that you will have to restart your computer, but you have to download WSL over here, right? So what you do over here is that you about the Docker is still red, so your Docker should be green. Okay, so you'll have to install this one, WSL2. Okay, so what you do is cancel and then close it, and then you go back over here. Let me show you the procedure again. Now we already finished this part and this part. Okay, now the second step is to download WSL2. So you click over here and this page will appear, right? If you don't use Google Translator, then you just directly go over here, and then you go down until the fourth step. You will see over here is that WSL2 link. So you press, and you see. Now so let's just say that I want to download this on the desktop, so you will see everything. So I will download over here, and let's give it a time to download. Okay, it's getting download. So now we just have to wait. Okay, before you go to the next step, double click to run the installation. Is completed, restart Docker. Okay, don't forget to do this. And okay, I have already finished downloading, so you will see it over here, WSL. Okay, now when you come to here, you will see that the Docker is still red, means that it needs WSL. So just next, let this complete. Okay, finish. Wait, Wait a moment. Restart Docker. Oh yes, as we I have to restart a Docker over here, as you have seen over here. Not this one. Yes, as I mentioned over here, before you you see restart Docker. So we are restarting Docker. Okay, so don't show this. Restart. Now let's restart. Okay, now it's restarting. Okay, now let's open. Wait, let's give it a time. Okay, now you'll see that the Docker is orange. Docker engine starting, so you'll see that it's orange. It will turn into green, but we'll just have to give it a time. Come on. Okay, now as you can see over here, the Docker is green and it's ready to go. Okay, so right now we go to the next step. Okay, in this part, after you downloaded the Docker and the WSL, now you come to PowerShell. Before you go to the PowerShell, you'll have to send tweet and an email to the Memo. So you go to the Testnet user and then register user here, and then you post a tweet. When you post a tweet, you'll have to write this: I have joined the Memo test network. Okay, so this page will appear. Then you make a tweet, and then you write, I have joined Memo test network. Okay, then stop. Oh, stop. Okay, it's okay. So now you make a tweet, and then now you will have to copy the link of your tweet. So you go tweet and replies, and then click here, and then you'll find it. Your tweet is over here. So you copy your link of your tweet and then go back. Now you will have to send a mail to the Memo. So what you do is that you just press this. Okay, now you can send through Hotmail, but I'll make it more simpler by sending it through Gmail. So let me open my Gmail. Okay, my Gmail is already opened now. So let's just make a quick. And then boom, over here. Now you make it a user. Let's say Twitter here. Twitter, and then copy your link here. So you copy and then paste it here. Now user address. Now this user address, you're gonna get it in the PowerShell. So let's keep it like this, and we go to the next step. Now the next step is that you open your PowerShell. Now when you open your PowerShell, you have to write docker -v. So let's go open. Then we write docker -v. Then okay, the next one would be, the next step would be writing this. So you copy and then paste. So everything is okay. You just press enter, and then it will appear within 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so just be patient, wait for a while. Now you can also do this, but I think it's no need, because this is for to check, and before you go to this step, you will have to create a file in your D drive. So currently I don't have a D drive, I have an E. So I will show you. Okay, I already got my feedback from the system.
So now I'll go to my computer to create a file. So as I mentioned, I don't have D, I have E drive. So I'll go to my E drive and then create a file. Let's say I'm going to create a file named user. To make things easy, I'll just say user. You can name whatever you want, king, apple, banana, whatever. So it's up to you. The file name is up to you. So now we go to the next step, which is copy this part, and then you'll have to change some of the parts. So I recommend you guys to use a notepad. For example, let's say that my one is E drive, so I'll write E over here, and my file's name is user, so that's why I won't change anything over here. But if you guys write different name of your file, then you'll definitely have to change your name. Okay, so you just copy here and then paste. Okay, it looks great. Now you enter, and then the next step will be, as you can see over here, the next step is you're gonna enter your password. After you enter your password, you're gonna get your address. So I'm gonna go to my PowerShell and then please enter. Okay, now I will enter any of my password, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so enter, and then boom, it's already activated. Now I'm gonna get my IP address. Okay, so I'm gonna copy till here, not the whole thing, not 0 and X. So be careful in this part, because if you copy from 0 and X, it's gonna change. So let me give you an example. So I copied this over here, right? Now when I come to the notepad and then I paste it over here, it will change. You see 0x97, here is 0x4f, so it's definitely wrong. So don't do this. Don't copy from 0x. okay, copy from here, from 97A3 and so on. So copy, and you'll see that when I paste it over here, it's same. So now you're good to go. So what you do is that now you go to your Gmail or Hotmail or whatever. So you go paste it over here and then add 0 and X. That's it. Now you send this email and wait for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, now as you can see that I have received an email from them, from the MemoLabs. So now I can continue. So now where you go is that you continue from here. Okay, we already finished this, already set up our password and so on, as you can see over here. Okay, so this is our address, and my password is this one. So try to be careful. So right now what you're gonna do is, the next step is you're gonna copy this all here and then use the notepad as I mentioned. So you will have to write this all in one line, plus you'll have to change some of these things. For example, let's say over here, as I mentioned, it's E for me, and the file's name, I have named the file, my file user, so I don't have to change in this part. But you will have to change if you use different names. Like for example, you're using Apple, you write here Apple. If you're using your name, you can insert your name over here. Okay, so don't forget to change this part. And also the address, this is your current address over here. So what you do is that you raise this part, copy this one, and then paste. Yeah, paste, and then write 0x. That's it. Now my password. Okay, so my password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This right now you're gonna change here to E, and then user, my file's name is user, so I don't have to change, and everything is fine. what the next step is, you bring this all coding in one line. So try to be careful also in this part. So I'm bringing them all in one line. Okay, so we go here and boom. Okay, that's it. Now everything looks perfect. Okay, everything looks perfect over here. Just recheck. If you're missing something, you can add. If you're not, then it's okay. Okay, it looks perfect. So what you do is you copy and then paste it over here. Okay, it's gonna change. The address gonna change. What I did was, the mistake is the address. So I will have to change the address again. Why? Because I copied again and pasted here. So every time when you paste, what did I do? Delete all and try again. So I will just copy this again. Okay, let's copy this again. Now don't write 0 and x, and everything looks perfect here. Okay, now what you do is that you just copy now and then paste. Everything looks perfect. We check again, see where's the problem. Okay, now here I think right now it's perfect. So we had a problem over here, as you can see, but so try to be careful. Now it's okay. Click, enter, and boom. Okay, everything looks good. Now you go to the next step and over here. Now Docker PS. Now you can type Docker PS or copy and paste. So I'll just copy and paste. Now you can see everything is over here. Okay, you don't have any problem, and you already got everything 24 seconds ago. Okay, it's great.
Okay, now we already finished this part. We already set up our password and we got our address. And when you do this, when you type this all, you will have to, after you put it in your PowerShell, you will have to wait almost like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, okay, to get your settings. And then the next step you're gonna do is with the Docker PS, right? After that, let me I've already given an example over here. Okay, so you have to, don't forget to put them all in one line, and your address over here, don't forget to put 0 and x. Okay, and don't do the same mistake that I have done, so you have to keep this together. Okay, that's it. After that, you're good to go. Okay, so after that, let me give you about the Docker PS. Okay, so you open PowerShell admin, and let's say that you're gonna write Docker PS, and then click. Now you're gonna have everything over here. Now if you want to check more about your nodes, then Docker logs user. So here you will have to write, if you're a user, then you write user. If you're a provider, then you write provider. Okay, so Docker logs user. For me, I'm a user, that's why I'm writing user. If you're a provider, you write provider, so it's okay. So I will just find it within, like, the first time it will take a bit longer, maybe 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes, I don't know. More or less 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so I can't give you the exact number, so it's according to your internet too, so I'm not sure about the minutes. For me it was almost 20 to 30 minutes. So after that, you're gonna get your gateway number. When you get your gateway number, you scroll down. This is for the provider. You don't have to know about all these things. Now you come to this part, how to use user. Now here, first of all, if you want to know how many provider you have, first of all you copy this and then put it in your PowerShell. Okay, and then we already got our gateway. Okay, now we're good to go. So first of all, what I'm gonna do is that if I'm gonna check if I'm connected to the keepers and the provider, first of all I'm gonna copy this and then boom. Okay, not recognized. Let's try again. Okay, you have to do it from the Docker. So let's try again. From the Docker. Now it's okay. Yes, it's okay. Now you go to here. Okay, you want to check how many keepers you have. So you copy from MEFS. MEFS stands for Memo File System. So you just copy from there. Oh, sorry. Let me copy again. Copy and paste. Okay. Now you'll see that you are connected to 3 keepers, right? Now next comes to the provider. Now you'll have to copy from here. Okay, as you can see, I will show you that the app hash is over here. So you just copy the rest and then paste. Okay, paste and enter. You'll see you're connected to 6 providers. Okay, so now it's okay, it's all good. Now you go scroll down, and then this is your web access to port. So you copy this and you paste it over here. Okay, this is good. Now the access key is your address, as I mentioned. So we'll go to your notepad, or my notepad, sorry. I'm gonna go to my notepad and copy this, paste it over here, and then write 0x. The password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then enter. Boom, you're already in, right? So if you want to save, you save. If you don't want, just say never mind, and you're good to go right now. Now after opening up your Memo browser, now you can upload, download, and do whatever you want, like create a bucket. Create a bucket means like create a file. So let's say that I will say YDSZ. Okay, it's already created here. Okay, now I can just click over here and then upload. Okay, upload any file. Let's say that I want to upload this file over here. So okay, now it's already successful. Now everything is good to go. Now when you click here and you want to share with your friends or anyone, you just click here and then you share the link, and there are days over here, hours, minute, you can set up. So you can increase or decrease. Okay, so that is up to you. Copy link or you cancel. Now this is very simple. It's very clear, I guess, for me. So if you want to delete, you can delete. Simply you delete. Okay, and if you want to delete this file, you just click over here and delete, or edit policy. When it comes to edit policy, you just do the editing and that's it. If you don't want it, it's okay. So delete and everything is empty. Now this is the used space, as you can see over here.
So I hope everything is clear. Okay, as a small tip, like if you cannot create a file, like for example, let me say that I want to create a file named Apple, right? Oh, it's already here. So if you have any problem uh, creating a file with your name or something, so you go to the PowerShell and then you say create bucket. Okay, create bucket. Name is Apple. So let's try again. Let's say that I wrote this over here and create bucket, and then I write banana. Okay, and then I press enter. It's already created. Now when you come here, refresh, and then boom, you see over here. So if you're facing that problem the first time, you do it from the PowerShell and it's all good to go. So now I can create any with any name, like for example, let's say Bob. Okay, Bob is not there, so let me do it from here. Okay, let's say instead of banana we say Bob, and it's already there. So you refresh, boom, Bob is there, banana is there, so it's okay. Now you can also delete from here or using the PowerShell. If you're new to this, then I recommend you to use Memo browser. Why? It's more simpler, but here you will have to do some coding, copy paste, and so on. So it might be difficult. Why? Because if you have a small mistake, then the coding is all wrong. It will reject. So I recommend you to use Memo browser. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any problem, you can always contact Memo on Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, Discord, and also you can give comments about this video, what you have learned, or how was it, or your opinion. We would like to hear something from you. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon in my next video.